going on, y'all? Demont back with another video. I'm gonna see how this is going to turn out. Definitely a random late night reading. These are the cards I end up bringing out. I'm at my mom's right now washing clothes, so I don't know. I hope everybody's feeling well. I don't even know if I don't know. There was nothing really calling me to do this reading at this specific moment, but I knew that I was supposed to do a reading now. I will say that. So, yeah. I don't think there's like anything in particular that I have to say. So I'm just gonna, open the decks, shuffle, and then we can kind of get into it though. I will say though, I've been feeling a lot of, like, I don't know, there's something about, I was gonna say a union, but I don't know, that just could be me, in my feels for wanting to be, with somebody. But I definitely just been in a very, like, yeah, I've been very moody lately, but not like in a bad way though. It's just more so of like wanting to be around somebody significant, somebody, that I could call, and learn from and grow and communicate, So I want to say this is the knowledge card, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, wow. So we have 9 and then we have 11. What are you doing, Cat? You doing too much. I'm sorry, that's, I don't know if you can see him. My mom's cat, his boots. Alright, I don't need that. So the decks we are using are the Dragon Oracles. Then we are using the, what is that? Dreams of Gaia? Yeah, Dreams of Gaia. And then we are using the manga deck. And we are also using the Kabbalistic Tarot. So I do want to take out the book for the Dreams of Gaia. I'm not pulling anything just yet. Huh? Oh, they're all in reverse. Okay, the whole deck was upside down. That scared the shit out of me. I mean, that's still like, a leap of faith though. Somebody definitely needs to take a leap of faith in something. It's calling you to take get some strength and assert yourself. Well, I think that's what's in my last video, right? With the what is that? Your life partner equals your north node, or working with the life partner equals your north node. That's the recent video that I had out. So that's what could be a significance to somebody. All right. Well, lunar eclipse changes. I didn't really want to draw a card, but we'll put that at the bottom of the deck because I do want to read at least what that card says for the Dreams of Gaia. As we are kicking it, right? The song Stilo is playing by 702. Alright, because I really don't have a proper setup. This is a little janky and ghetto. Maybe I should move these, right? Usually I would have like a whole blanket and stuff like that, but compromising. There we go. Is that better? Alright, so this is not in the way. So we're only showing the cards. Alright. I apologize. Alright, so that's 9 IX 10. Oh yeah, it was the knowledge card. Look at that. Boots. Come on now. So it's the knowledge card. It's well, it says knowledge, skills, understanding, training, education, and practical experience. So it's definitely about learning something. Learning how to. Oh wow. Learning to be practical about something. Learning how to gain your strength to be able to face. Oh wow, and there's the moon. To be able to face a dragon. I don't know if I can really see that. All right, well, because there's like barely any light in here. I apologize. But yeah, and of course we have Golden Atlantean Dragon. Helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts and talents, reclaim your mastery. So, damn, all right, so maybe that's going to be my next video, right? The past life readings, because I do have the Phoenix cards, which, you know, are that focus on the past life. Don't know how, like, qualified I am to do a past life reading, but, you know, we'll see if it resonates for y'all or not. I've already done one so far, and I don't think it really got that many views. At least not on YouTube. But, you know, who gives a shit about that? But, yeah, this is you doing some research. It's about, I know in a lot of my videos I talking about, you know, understanding like your bloodline and stuff like that. But this is like literally like your past. If the Golden Atlantean Dragon is here, then you definitely, or specifically, could be an Atlantean. And that's your roots. That's something you probably need to get some knowledge on. You know, and once you get that knowledge, that's going to help you gain some strength to take a leap of faith into a lunar eclipse, which is all about changes. You know? But I feel like this change, though, is like for the betterment. Well, I mean, any change is usually good for anybody's good, greater good. But like learning who you are, or understanding that, wow, there's sirens going off at like 1 o'clock in the morning. 1:44. The ambulance want to come out. Oh wow, look at that. We have Thor's red, black, and golden dragon. Y'all hear that? That's like really loud. So, oh, here we go. Protects you in times of change. I'm sorry, because that ambulance, I don't know if that like stopped right up the street from me, because they're still like kind of loud though. But it protects you in the time of change, as you see here. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. And at the bottom of the deck, because I don't know if y'all can see that, I apologize. You know, y'all just gonna have to take my word on it. I mean, I could show a little bit off, because I'm actually recording from my tablet and I'm using my phone as the light. But at the bottom we have Omega Dragon, which is harness the divine feminine power of creation, intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. So that's not only are you gaining the knowledge from your past, but it's also having the power to create as well. Maybe you are continuing on the bloodline, right? It says time protects you in times of change. So maybe this is you kind of having a whole DNA activation as well. Creation, right? Something's being birthed here. So you're definitely in a cocoon stage right now, as you're being protected, and there's time or you're getting the power to create. You know, whatever it is that you're learning, that you've learned, is giving you strength to take a leap of faith and change. Right? As I split the deck, that's 10. Wow, look at that. 10 is traditional tarot, right? 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, right? But 10 here, oh, that's the Earth. 10 of Earth. So, oh well, 10 of Pentacles then, right? 10 of Pentacles is the family card, or the actual having the physical family, like, you know, producing. It's the foundation of the family. So you're like very solid, grounded. Fire, earth, 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 earth. Here we go at 10 of Earth. You gotta make sure that is Earth, because you know. Yeah, because if it's a line, yeah, it goes down, and if it's up, then it's, if the triangle is up with the line, that's air. 10 of Earth, synthesis, harmony, highest ideals, reward, inner peace, authenticity, grace, look within. See that knowledge, right? It's getting you. It's harmonizing you. Whatever it is that you're learning, you're being. It's like a harmonious change. I don't have my my Hermetic deck, but then now that's giving me the Two of Pentacles, which that talks about in that deck is about harmonious change. And I feel like this is, especially with you being protected here by Thor's red and black and gold dragon. You know. But synthesis, that's also about growth, healing in some way, shape, or form. You know, it's soothing your soul. I don't know if y'all can see him. Oh wow, 3 cards wanted to show. And at the bottom we have 12. All right, I'll put that over here. 12 is. Well, that's a major arcana. Oh, well, look at that. Love. Look at that. So this, not only that. Alright, so with this being the love card here, I want to make sure that's right. Yeah. XII is love. And then you have the creation card at the bottom. Mind you, I still haven't pulled these yet. Or I haven't flipped these over yet. But just from these two alone right here, this is Venus energy. You have love, and then you have the Omega dragon, which is literally the feminine energy. So you have the goddess of love herself helping you, and then you have her dragon too, the Omega dragon right there, and with Thor's dragon, who's a thunder god, right? So you have isn't that one of the new movies, right? Love and Thunder. So you could be, look at that, you could be connected to Thor. And in every way, shape, or form. Oh, and here we go on a pathway. But the 2 is all about, well, the 2 in traditional deck. In traditional tarot is about the High Priestess. She feels what she knows. However, this is different though. This is more about, well, let's go into the book, because I haven't really studied this. The Maiden. So to me, when I hear that reminds me of the Empress, right? Because the Maiden is also the mother, I believe. Because the number 3 is the youth, which would be the child. But in this book, it's the child. 3 would actually be the Empress, while 2 would be the High Priestess. But we have 7 of air, and then 7 of water. Oh, so 7 could be significant. 727. Why do I feel like that's somebody's number? That could be a part of somebody's like phone number. Centuries is playing right now by Fall Out Boy. Hopefully that's like not too loud. Alright. But you have love here. 7 of air, which would be like 7 of swords in traditional tarot, right? Which would be somebody sneaky trying to get away with something. However, the 7 of air in here is all about spirituality, religion, politics, personal dogma, atheism, fundamentalism, indoctrination, kindness. Oh, wow. So this is definitely calling you to take a more, well, this talks about spirituality, religion, and politics. So you're definitely in a transition to figuring out what it is that you are actually supposed to be doing, whether it's from a religious standpoint, a political standpoint, or even spirituality. However, here you have the two here, which we also just found out was love. So it's just like learning, it's figuring out which one of those things that you love more: spirituality, religion, politics. Do you even believe in God? You know? It says kindness is here as well. So whatever it is that can help you be more kind to the world. We have water here, which is all about your emotions. Seven, which would be the Seven of Cups. But Seven of Cups is about options, opportunities, also illusions as well. So you could be blinded by love, essentially, or the love of something, potentially. But the actual meaning of the Seven of Water is knowing, trust, faith, surrender, control, release, peace, certainty, passive. So you have spirituality, religion, and politics. Then you have love. Did we read love? I don't think we read love. We just saw love, and then we were just going to go by that. It says... Oh, wait. Where the fuck we get love from? That was the maiden. Where we get love from? Was that seven? Seven of air? Oh, wait. This was love. Ciao. I'm sorry, y'all. So this was the maiden. And this is love. So love to create. Learning to love how to create. But this is... Okay. So the mom, the maiden, which is fertility, independence, self-esteem, confidence, self-expression, self-exploration, self-interest, sexuality, creativity, selfishness, codependence, timidity. So that's the maiden. And then we went to the Seven of Water, which was knowing, trust, faith, surrender, release, peace, certainty. This is literally calling you to be more independent, having faith that you could be good on your own, but it's learning how to pick between whether it is that you want to be political, religious, or spiritual. I'm sorry. Let's see. Going with the flow of things as well. You see how these fishes are here. These fish are here. This water is here. It's all about emotions. How do you really feel about something? But if we're looking at it from the Seven of Cups, though, again, choosing the right path that you need to be on. You're protected, I guess, whatever direction that you're planning on going, but it's needing you to take some type of have some strength. I wasn't even supposed to pull these cards just yet, but that's fine, because now we get into the other two. Split the deck, roots and change, right? Something about your roots needing to change. How we remember we were just talking about the Atlanteans. You could be an Atlantean, so that could be something that needs to change. You going back to your roots. All right, going back. This is, I mean, there's a pathway here, but you know, she's looking back, or I mean, she could be looking back. Oh yeah, she could be looking back because the way her feet. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm not really looking at it. You can't really tell because of the shadow. I apologize, but her feet are facing forward here. maybe I do have an unboxing, so if y'all can check that out as well. Her feet are facing forward here, while the pathway is behind her. So it's again walking either away from something or walking towards something. That rabbit there, of course, speaks of innocence. The fish here, well, there's a group here. So it could be walking into your group, like walking out of a group to into another group, finding out who you really belong to. It's funny how we talked about the Atlanteans, and then we have the Seven of Water here, right? There's a feminine here with her third eye open. Her eyes are closed, but her third eye is open under this water, and she seems like she's just very relaxed and just like going with the flow of things. So maybe that's what it's calling you to do, right? Once you gain this knowledge, right? Once you've learned something, because we talked about the knowledge card, so you're going to learn something that's going to put you on the path to spirituality, religion, politics. It's going to be one of those paths, but everybody's situation is different. So even as I'm mentioning those pathways, one of those could be significant for a few of y'all. So the politician could be for a couple of y'all. The religion could be a couple of y'all, and the spirituality could be for a handful of y'all. I mean, it all depends. Everybody's is different, right? Options, right? You have the options now. But whatever it is, though, you're gonna love to create in that field that you go into, though. So right now, you're in that incubus. Wow. Yikes. You probably need to get the strength to take a leap of faith away from an incubus. But what I was about to say is, you're in an incubation stage right now with Thor's red, black, and gold dragon here protecting you in the time of change. Third house is messages. 12th house is escape. Wow, look at that. So again, with that being the seven of air, you're getting your spirituality and your religion on your politics. You're learning something about that. The message, right? That is going to be the message that's going to lead you down the right pathway to help you escape into whatever it is this is, or escape whatever this is, or escape from whatever this was. 27 and 36 could be significance. We also have 772. 20, 27, right? 727, 27. Oh, what was at the bottom of this deck? Truth. Look at that. The truth will set you free. However, the truth is Saturn. So you check out your Saturn placement. What sign is ruled by that planet for you? But we have love, truth, and creation. So the truth is that you're going to love to create whatever it is that you're going to be going into. Or maybe whatever this truth is going to help you create whatever it is to escape from whatever it is that you're going through. I don't know. We still have the Fool at the bottom of this deck. Oh, look at that. High Priestess as I split the deck. Y'all see that? Because I was trying to point at this, and then the High Priestess is right there. Actually, that's not the High Priestess. That's the Priestess. But the Moon is there, which is all about intuition. You're in something already, because her feet are literally, like, is in the water. Like, she's already in something. The book is already in the water as well. So you've kind of already dug deep into something. But you're in deep in something. I will say that. And now it's calling you to have some strength. Also, the priestess here is 5. And we talk about the high priestess here being 2, but you see, and every tarot deck is different. So the priestess here is 5, and then we have the maiden here, which is 2. But 2 is the high priestess. And then this is not even 8, this is 9. Or actually, this is 11. When strength is supposed to be 8. 511 could be significance as well. 727, 511. Ooh. I hope that's nobody's number. I apologize. Oh wait, that's not. Oops, look at that. I was about to say that's not even a number because that's only 6 numbers. And then my cat is all laying on me. I don't know if you can see him. Kinda, sorta. Oh no, you can't. I'm sorry, Boots. You're gonna have to move for a second. He'll go and jump back on my lap. Because he don't have to be alone. I need to make sure I grab all of these, because if these are left behind, that's going to be a problem. Then I'm going to have to get a phone call like, you was doing this in my house, and blah, 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 blah. Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong at least. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Isn't that usually a problem? When you don't think you're doing anything wrong, that's when you actually are doing something wrong, right? How karma works. Alrighty, let's make sure those are in the upright. Golly Wally. And I don't even have my proper setup. This is all janked up. We'll see how this reading turns out. This is probably going to be, well, I was going to say this is probably like my worst reading ever, but I think there's another one I've already gotten up there. 5 of Cups is about despair, crying over spilled milk. But this one seems like she's contemplating something. You know? She got 2 cups here, but meanwhile there's 3 cups turned over across the river. So it's needing you to maybe, right? Because you have to, there's something like, it's calling you to move in some way, shape, or form. With this escape here, you have the maiden here who's down this pathway to something. And then you have this woman, or this feminine, or this person right here at a river who seems like she needs to cross it to get to those other 3 cups in order for her to have 5 cups. She got 2 cups over here, and it's just like she's looking in the water, but that's about it. Maybe she could be reflecting on something, on why she doesn't have those cups. Maybe you need to reflect. Probably something about the messages. Reflect on your 3rd house. Something about your 3rd house you need to reflect on. Or do some research on, but it has everything to do with your politics and your religion, your spirituality. Like, it's in that realm of what this is. Oh, wow. 4 of Swords is needing to put something to rest. You see she's there laying down, sleep, minding her business peacefully. But you have 5 and 4 here. Huh. So maybe you have been, right, reflecting on something, and now it's calling you to put it to rest now. I think this is the message now to tell you to put something to rest. 5 of Cups, again, you've been crying over spilled milk way too long, and now it's time for you to sleep on it. This is something that it's tiring now. Oh, wow, look at that. 4 of Wands, which speaks of a union. This seems like a celebration. She seems happy. Everybody is like enjoying her presence. This lighting is terrible, y'all. But there's like hands on the side, and there's like they're throwing the flowers at her. So again, she could have already gotten married. However, we're looking here at the 12th house, which is all about escape. escape and messages. We also have, what is that song playing by Housley? What is the name of it? Oh, Without Me. Escape. So maybe it's something calling you. Oh wow, because now we have 444 here. Yeah. So now that I'm thinking about that, well, she said thinking, right? But now that I'm thinking about this, right, with this 444 here, it got me thinking about the actual angel number. But there's this one reader who I watch who actually has a card that says 444 on it, and I think it says, oh shit, I think it says, pay attention and remember the job or something like that. I think that you really have like some type of job that you need to do, whether it be spiritual, religious, or political. But this is what is calling you to kind of go into that direction. Wherever it's calling you to live in your truth. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, look at that. And Mercury retrograde is under that. So we have faith here. Ninth house is faith. Then we have North Node, which is your life purpose, and then we have Saturn, which was truth. So as I was stating, right, it's you're going somewhere. It's calling you to move somewhere where you can basically live in your truth. But with that North Node is literally that your life purpose. So going in whatever that realm of work, it seems like that's what you're going to be doing. It seems like you're just more so work than an actual relationship. However, you could end up meeting somebody while you're at work as well. Just also keep that in mind, if you are single. Oh God, what is that cat doing? He's always doing something. All right, but it's like you need to pay attention to what is going on, or more so about be aware that you are literally going through a transition in your life that's calling you to make some very big changes. It's calling you to take a leap of faith for real. Like I honestly, and with that, and with this being here, like with this being the actual like Fool card, right? And this Four Cups is here too. This Four Cups is not seeing something coming. So you may not even be able to prepare for when this happens as well. I don't know if that's I don't think that's a bad thing as far as, well, it's only a bad thing because of how quick the decision you might have to make in order for you to make this move. However, though, you there's a message here that's something about escaping. So your third house and your 12th house is something you definitely need to go and check out, along with your North Node and your 9th house. Especially your 9th house, so we're talking about faith, and your North Node, we're talking about life purposes. But the truth is, though, like any time you work in your North Node, that's your life purpose. So that's literally, again, your life purpose. So you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, how God intended it for you to really be in this world. And right, because I was saying about making, like, needing to make a decision, or you won't be able to have the time to make a decision, because we have the 4 Cups and the 5 of Cups here. The 5 of Cups is already there, right? We already had the 5 of Cups out, so you're already kind of like trying to figure out how to get over there, but just sleep on it. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So maybe something is coming in, right, that's requiring you to take a leap of faith. But it's just like, maybe you shouldn't go and don't try to be too quick with the decision. Rest on it first, just to clear your mind out. You have the four cups is here because it's like not seeing something coming, But this is also like you. It seems like with this Four Cups though, they're like weighing out their options. You see, she's trying to have. She's got 3 cups here, but I think only one of them actually has liquid in it. So I guess she's trying to put in the cups to try to make it all equal out. But I don't think that's what it's going to be. What's underneath that? Oh wow, look at that, Queen of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Like I think what's really going to happen is you're just going to have to take that cup and drink it for yourself and not really worry about anything else. Princess of Wands. It's moving forward passionately, creatively too at that. You see she has a flower here. It's something that she's planted. And there's the Fool card, taking a leap of faith on by herself though. You see her face is covered as she walks. But every step that she takes, there's always some type of trail of flowers that she's leaving behind. I don't know what kind of setup this was, but I apologize. Or also too, for some of you, you might actually could be getting married. Or you've probably already been proposed, right? And now you're in that shit. Like, do I get married? Or do I, pursue my career? I think this is another situation for a small group of y'all. You actually could be in the middle of like getting that job opportunity of a lifetime. Or just of your dreams or whatever. But then now you're like, oh, well, here comes, Mr. Biggs. I don't know. I'm thinking Sex and the City for some reason. But yeah, he's coming in to propose to you and shit. At the same time, you're getting this whole promotion or you're getting this job that's that you would love to do because it's like something in your field of creating or whatever. It's how you manifest. Or something that you've been working on for a while now, and it's just like it's really starting to set off for you. But then it's just like, damn, now you have to choose. Do you want to be married, right? Or do you want to be wandering, right? Because this is what I also feel like too. Somebody's about to get married, but then if they get married, they're going to probably still be sad and wandering and wondering. Or not wandering, but wondering, what if? What if I took that opportunity elsewhere instead of staying right here with these 2 cups? Just keep that in mind for certain individuals. But also, we have the maiden here, right here in the middle. So you already could be married, right? Because this is the Empress, or you're engaged, right? And you still need to make a decision. 7 of Waters. Well, it seems like it's telling you to flow, right? Before I make that wrong judgment. Waters. 7 of Waters. Oh, faith. Knowing. Trust knowing whatever the things that you know, trusting in yourself and having faith. Surrender to control. Meaning or maybe it's surrendering your control. Release, peace, certainty, passive. Surrender to the flow of life. There we go. So go with the flow. Maybe you shouldn't overthink it. But also too, because I also feel like when it comes to being in a relationship, I don't know, I can't speak too much on it because I've never been in one. I've tried, however, but when it comes to relationships, people always think that you have to sacrifice things. And I feel like when it comes to your significant other, you should only compromise and not really sacrifice. When it comes to your children, you have to sacrifice because, again, when you're raising another human being. I'm sorry, because the cats like to roam around. But when you are... Damn, I've been lost my train of thought. Obsessed is now playing by Mariah Carey. Oh, wow. I done lost my train of thought. Shit. Worst reading ever. Am I taking all these? 4 coins at the bottom of the deck is holding on to something. Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Judgment. Ooh. So, it's like the Queen of Wands is supposed to be someone that's confident, very passionate, very sexy. You know, she gets what she wants. She can also manifest things as well. 9 of Cups is somebody being content. Don't settle, sis or bro, because this Knight of Cups is someone hiding. I don't know if it's hiding their emotion. Well, we got the cups here, so it could be their emotion. Some readers look at this as the down low card as well. So I don't know if the person that you're about to get into union with is on the down low, or this is you hiding your emotions about really getting married to that person because of this opportunity that you think you're about to miss out on, right? For four of Cups is a missed opportunity. Wow, 4 of Cups is a missed opportunity, right? So we already looked at the 12, which was about love. So you could be missing out on something that you really, truly love, right? And that's the truth. Saturn. And then your life purpose is right underneath that. Oh, and then you have the Omega Dragon, which is harness the divine feminine power of creation. And underneath that is cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. That's the Black Dragon. You have Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in a time of change, but this one right here is cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Excuse me. I've already mentioned about how you were already kind of being cocooned already in this process of change. However, this is also putting you in a cocoon for your potential, your divine potential growth. So if you really want to know where you stand at, go with the flow of how you've been, how you've always been. Honestly, if you really have to make a decision between your work life and your love life, then that person shouldn't, the person that you're marrying or you're going into union with, right? This character, this person shouldn't have to give you to compromise your job. And that's crazy too, because I was just watching I believe it was the first season of A Different World. They were like doing a marathon or whatever right now. But one of the episodes, this is I guess the first season, because Lisa Bonet is like still the kind of main character, because after she left, it focuses on Whitley's relationship with Dwayne. However, though, in this episode that I seen, it was her roommate, right, who just transferred to that school that she went to. And then her boyfriend decided to come and tell her that, like, he got a promotion or something like that, or he left his job to do something else. He was doing something that was supposed to be making him, like, big money, right? And he wanted her to come live over in DC with him. And before she could even like get a decision out, he's all like, oh, because she was all kind of like, no, not really, I'm like, doing school here and shit like that. So that's when he decides to pop the question, oh, well, I love you, this and a third, we should get married, and she was kind of happy at first, but then of course, like, when you are like a very independent person, right? You're a very self-sufficient, independent person who never really had to depend on anybody for the most part. It's not like, it's not like if you needed help, you wouldn't ask for it. You're not that prideful of yourself, but it's just like, that if there's ever something, you take care of it the best of your abilities before you even go and have your, before you ask for help. So you really can't take care of yourself without really needing anybody. So the fact that, this person is popping a question on you is really kind of like, wow, right? Because, you know, now you got to really think about that. You've been so on your own for a very long time that now it's just like when somebody else is coming in, it's really calling you to unfortunately sacrifice a lot. I know I just said about how couples shouldn't sacrifice, they should compromise, while they can only really should sacrifice for their kids. I guess when it comes to certain situations like this, she seemed like she had to make a sacrifice. But I feel, right? But that's the thing, though. If, because they also was like suggesting that, oh, you can transfer to schools, this, that, and the third, and you can take classes over in DC and be happily married and stuff like that, which is cool and all. But it's just like, well, you transition over everything now just to be with this person. And now what if you move into this area and you don't like it and the people don't like you, and then it's a whole bunch of other problems that y'all not thinking about because of just y'all being in love, quote unquote. I get everybody wants to be in love and happy and married and all that good stuff, but sometimes it's not necessary all the time. I mean, yeah, you feel for people, but you really got to know them through and through. And not even them, it's you, first of all. You got to know yourself through and through to even understand, right, that you specifically, it's not that like you don't deserve love and you're not going to get married and have that relationship or whatever. It's just that I don't think that with this person, it's going to allow you to really be the person that you're supposed to be. And I think that's usually what it comes down to whenever people go into situations like this. When you're been on your own, you finally meet somebody, they're not cheating on you, but of course there's always going to be some fucking problem. And the problem always lies within your work. You work too much and they want to be the breadwinner. It's like one of those things, right? I mean, not even that, but it's going to be on some type of things on you trying to compromise your job to be in a relationship with this person, because whatever their job is apparently might pay more, right? That's usually how the cases go. But money doesn't buy love. Love doesn't cost a thing. If this person really loves you, right, they shouldn't get you to compromise anything. Honestly. Shit. I feel like if anything, right, they should be able to understand that, like, because I see this Queen of Wands, right? This Queen of Wands is here. And I always look at the Queen of Wands, not just I, but a lot of readers also look at the Queen of Wands when she's by herself as somebody that's not really a good individual. When she's out here by herself without her King of Wands, she's usually just as much as a player as he is. So, yeah, this could be you, individual that I'm talking to, right? With this Nine of Cups being all content, but you're hiding something. Judgment is here telling you that, yeah, it's not wise. The fact that you have the 12th house here, which is all about escape, and you have the Four of Wands, which talks about a union, right? And then you have Judgment here with the Knight of Cups. Somebody's hiding something in the union, and it's telling you to make a judgment call on that. Either you're hiding something or they're hiding something, but something is hidden. Either you're hiding your emotions, you're really holding back how you really feel. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is being content. Don't settle for less. Don't settle, honestly. This is not the time to settle. You need to sleep on this decision, honestly. Right here in the middle. You need to sleep on this decision. Come on, ride the train. Right? Maybe that's telling you to get on a train and go to wherever your passions lie. wherever that opportunity is that you over here trying to weigh your cups out on the things that you love. But again, with this Queen of Wands here, I mean Queen of Cups by herself, at least she happy by herself drinking, getting the nourishment that she needs to keep herself, good, happy and healthy. This Queen of Wands ain't gonna be nothing but a player, and then you see this Queen of Cups, she's drinking, but you may look at that as like her like drinking, but I don't look at it like this. I feel like with this Queen of Wands and this Nine of Cups, this is you drinking in this marriage, in this union, right? Hiding your emotions. You're drinking and drowning in your emotions. Because now you done made some type of decision. Is there any other cards? Right? Four of Pentacles is holding on to something. Holding on too tightly to something. Wait, 444. Maybe it's time for you to move forward. Something you need to let something go and move forward on your own. Maybe you are in actual union. Maybe you are really married. You're with somebody. I will say that. And it seems like it's getting you to choose. It's getting you to either choose the pathway of them or whatever it is that, politics, religion, or spirituality. It's like something about that. Like you're going to have to choose between a person and whatever it is that you're supposed to be, whatever it is God is calling you to do. Judgment is here. He's calling you to do something. But you need to really sleep on things. Not even sleep on things. This needing you to put rest. I think once you get the decision to cut whatever this is out, then you be able to rest more. I want to pull some more from the Kabbalistic. I don't got no other cards out here, y'all. This is just all what I was able to bring. I wasn't even sure if I was going to use the Dreams of Gaia. And she's very passionate. She's very fiery, but she's also very manipulative as well. So it's just like, even if, right, and see, wow, because now I'm looking at it like this. If you choose to be with this person, wow, and now I got the sun here, right? Y'all see that, right? Because, okay, the sun is there. Y'all see that, right? If you choose to be with this person, right, and if you miss out on the opportunity to go, because this is the sun is here. If you choose to be with this person, right, you're going to be the bad guy in the relationship. Eventually. It's like, because of the decision that you made, right? Thinking that you were going to be happy over here, but then come to find out things weren't brighter, or the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And now, because the grass is greener on the other side, you can't go back to yesterday. So now you start to turn sour, bitter, depressed, drinking a lot, and probably having some type of down low relationship. Cheating, right? This could be a man, this could be a woman. It's a lot of feminine energy here. So that's that sneaky shit, right? And again, I'm not saying that. Again, this I could be talking to a man as well. However, it don't even matter who if it's a man or a woman. You know your situation, so you already know that you're needing to choose, or you're being put into a situation to choose between your relationship and your job, essentially. Not even your job, but your life purpose. You basically being the breadwinner. Because I feel like whatever this job is, whatever this is, again, this is your life purpose. So you working, you probably do need to check out that last video that I just did. Now, again, you may not be going towards somebody. However, the person that you with is literally working in your south node. So the person that you're dealing with is going to turn you into the person working in your south node. So instead of you being in your north node, living your true authentic self and being in the light, being with this person is going to put you in the dark, which turns you into the Queen of Wands and very manipulative, controlling, destructive, like yeah. Like, this is the cocoons phase right now that you're in, and this is about to make you or break you, bro or sis. Step into the light. I understand wanting to be with somebody, especially when all your friends and family is getting married and having kids, and they're wondering, what are you doing with your life? And it's just like, mind your business, bitch. Like, damn, like, I'm still young. Let me get myself together first, and then I'll worry about all that. You know? That's what you gotta say to people sometimes, especially when they not the ones invested in your life, for real, for real. They so damn nosy. Oh, what are you doing with this person? What are you doing with that person? How about you write me a check? Shit. So damn concerned about the people I'm all invested in, and then as soon as you know when shit hits the fan, and then I need some help, ain't nobody gonna be around. So it's just like, really think about that too, collective, on whoever this person is, because you probably do got family and friends in your ear about wanting to be with that person, to take that option. Oh, there'll be plenty of jobs, this and the third. No, bitch, is not, because the way this world is set up right now, and all these damn variants and viruses and shots and shit, who knows what the hell is really gonna go on with these jobs, for real, for real. So while you have that opportunity now, take it. There's so many billion peoples in the world that's gonna love you for who the fuck you are and what it is that you get into. And if anything, the field that you go into, you'll find your match. Basically. So don't even I get the whole opposites attract, so whatever they're doing could be completely opposite on what you're doing. However, if they gotta control the situation, and if it's really putting you in a decision to make you think about giving up your job to settle for a lesser job, to go just to be with somebody who's the breadwinner, no, fuck that. You're independent. You've been on your own this long. What's the rush? If that man or woman truly loved and care about you, they will respect you enough, and it will allow you to go forward whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, that you've been working on, that you've been working hard on. That's any self-respecting person who would genuinely love and care about their significant other, right? They would want to see that their significant other is doing well for themselves without them. You know, you would want to see a strong, independent person that's able to take care of themselves. And then that they also want to come in, not to try to be like, oh, let me help you. I know this is too much for you. It's like, no, I see that you're doing your thing, king or queen, and I really respect that, you know? I admire somebody like that. I see somebody like you beside me, right? Beside me, not behind me. Shit, you could even be in front of me. That's how a real person would, you know, sometimes people like to lift you up. Not keep you down, not keep you stuck, not keep you by their side. If you need to go forward, then by all means go. Nobody should ever keep you stuck. Anybody that's trying to hold you back, we had those 4 pentacles there, right? Anybody trying to hold you back is the devil. If you've been flowing in a way, right, that's all about politics or religion or spirituality or any of that caliber, right? If you've been on that wave, if you've been riding that wave, don't get off of it. Don't hop on the boat, even if you thought your ass was drowning. No, bitch, you're not drowning. You're just floating. You're just treading the waters, and you're just getting your sea legs. You don't need no help. You've been out there on your own for however long. You've been protected, believe it or not. It may not feel like it, but you are protected. Customer is now playing by Jaheim. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. That's the family card. That's your foundation. We mentioned that earlier. Six of Pentacles, the equal give and take. Where's the equal give and take in this family situation? This quote unquote family. Because the 10, that's right, that's your stability. That's the house, that's the home. Well, that house is a home, but that's the house, that's the car, that's the job essentially as well. That's like everything. Everything tangible, everything that you worked hard and built up to have. Where's the equal give and take in that when you're with that person? What are they putting towards this 10? Right? Do you have 5 pentacles and do they have 5 pentacles? No. It just shouldn't even be like that. Ain't no fucking 50-50 over here. That's what I'm learning. Ain't no 50-50 anywhere now. Nowadays, especially when you starting to, if you watching tarot, right? And you're on some type of religion, spirituality, like just trying to find yourself, we not looking for 50-50s no more. We all come together, right, at 100%. I'm at 100 and you at 100. I done been through some shit that put me up at 100, right, on my own. So the next person I'm coming across should have been through some shit to have put them on their own for them to have the 10. So y'all come in both in 10 and 10. That's 20 right there. Judgment, right? 10 pentacles, 10 pentacles, 20 pentacles. I mean, this is not a pentacle, but there's still 20 here, though. Still needing them to make a judgment call on that. Is that person that you're going towards, that you're in union with, or going towards a marriage, right? Is that person actually have 10 pentacles? Because you seem like you already got it. So it's not like you really need to get married. That right there, that's just a status. That's just a title. And that's just another body there. But if they aren't really, if they don't really admire you, they don't really love you, they don't really respect you enough, then whatever that they're bringing to this table don't mean shit. Wow. 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 Y'all see this, right? Oh, y'all don't see this. 10 of Pentacles. Alright, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Or Knight of Coins. Coins, but Pentacles are coins, though, y'all. But the 10 of Pentacles, well, the Knight of Pentacles is moving. Well, the Knights are all about moving. The Knight of Coins, though, it's a slow moving one at that. And then the 10 of Swords literally ending. So you got the 10 of Swords here, and then you got the 4 of Swords is here. So something is literally something needs to be put to rest, but something needs to end as well. And you have 2 Knights here. So you have the Knight of Coins and you have the Knight of Cups. Your emotions and your finances. Ooh, shit. Right? So now I'm looking at this like, if you don't cut it out, right? If you don't cut this out, this union, right? You're gonna lose this. I think you're already solid, sister, bro. And if you slowly move towards this union, you still gonna have some type of ending. Right? Because you've been flowing, right? I think that you're gonna end up cutting off some type of flow from you. Something is not gonna flow no more. And that's why you need to escape. So this is also, yeah. I still feel like this is like a trap essentially. I know the Eight of Swords is all about being like trapped, confined, locked up, and stuff like that. We have the Nine of Swords here, which is about stress, worry, and having anxieties. So really kind of think about this, bro or sis. Look, Hangman, and I'm not gonna pull no more. King of Pentacles, Hangman. Hangman, Hangman, Hangman. Oh, all the knights are here. Oh, not all the knights. You have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Hangman. Look at that. Right? Because the Queen of Swords is literally about cutting somebody off. She ain't got no problem cutting somebody off. Right? Knight of Wands, it's that passion again. It's that creativity. It's how you're going to be moving, right? But then, with this Hangman here, looking at things from a different perspective, getting caught up, right? If you don't end this, I'm telling you, right? I told you, something's going to get cut off, right? Your flow is going to get cut or something like that. How you've been flowing, it's not going to flow no more. It's going to be a lot of currents and shit. But then you're going to get caught up in a trap. This is literally a fish getting pulled out the water, out of its element, because of whatever they were hiding, that not making a judgment call. Punch Drunk Recreation, isn't that the song? Yeah, by Jesse McCartney. But the way this person looks, she looks very pissed off though. So maybe you could have found out about some shit, right? Somebody being on the down low, and then you have to bring it into that. And if that's not them being on the down low, that's you again being on the down low, getting yourself caught up. And then again, that's also too, the Seven of Cups here, or Seven of Waters, and this Judgment here, like the way this is all set up, right? I literally look at that as like, yeah, if you do decide to like get married to this person, to find out that you're not happy, but yet you're going to be all traditional and stay with them because you don't want to be that person, but that you still end up cheating on them, that's going to literally bite you in your fucking ass. You're going to get caught up, and you're going to be embarrassed. You're going to be humiliated. I wouldn't even recommend it. You have a King of Coins here. This is something about your stability. It's also about someone who works hard for whatever it is that they've manifested. Because earth signs are also about manifestations as well as fire signs. But the way the fire signs manifest is more so like magic, essentially. While the actual king, the actual pentacles, the coins, they're also about like tangible, physical things. The things that you put effort into. I mean, you put effort into magic as well. But again, there's a certain type of gain from it when you manifest something. Again, this is... The coins are all, again, tangible things, physical things that you can actually like have, hold in your hand and stuff like that, you can possess. The wands though, right, you don't get that. You can still get pentacles from the wand, but again, you're using magic. So having that, you can only have it temporarily, because again, it's fire. So just as quickly as you got it, it's going to burn out, as just as fast. But here we go at the bottom of these decks, right? We have love here. We have the Four of Cups. We have Saturn, which is truth. We have the King of Coins. And we also have the Omega Dragon. At the bottom of this deck, at the bottom of these decks, right? This is... You're going to miss an opportunity of love and creating with your true King of Pentacles if you don't live your truth. If you don't stand in your truth, and you don't stand in, if you don't speak your truth, basically. So the person that you're going to get married to, you're going to end up missing out on a real King of Pentacles. There's a lot of knights here. There's 2 queens here. I don't know. You could be in a same-sex relationship. Or you could be... I don't know. There's a lot of knights here, and there's 2 queens. That's all I can say. Yeah, 2 queens here. But again, it could be energy, though. Right? How you work in the energy. But I still feel like, though, whatever this is, though, you're going to get caught up. Whether this is you being the suspect or the victim, you're going to get caught up regardless, because you're being with this person or whatever it is that you decided, you know, that wasn't a part of your career or whatever. That's working in your South Node. So because you're working in your South Node, you're going to end up losing a lot of shit. And because you end up losing out on a lot of shit, you're going to miss the biggest opportunity of a lifetime, which is literally creating with a king of coins. This is the opportunity that you're going to, because you're too busy weighing your options somewhere else, right? That you might end up being out on your own after all this, regardless, because you didn't decide to do that in the first place. So just be mindful, though, bro or sis. I'm going to pull my cards out and I'm going to end this video because I don't even know how long I've been recording for. Alright, let me break this down because I got a lot of decks that I'll try. Right? Alright. Is that enough? Well, not enough, but is that even? I want to make sure they're even. Pull a little from each, and then that be it. I mean, that's the closest we'll get, so. Alrighty. I will say this, though, that if this person, because again, I still see that this is somebody else, though. This King of Coins is like somebody completely new. Again, this is somebody who works hard for everything that they got. Similarly, again, they probably love what they do as well. They love creating. We got the King of Pentacles and the Omega Dragon. They definitely love creating. Working with their hands, potentially. This is a pentacle. This is coin. So you really tangible things, guys. With this Omega Dragon, this is somebody who's literally co-creating not only with the universe but with a divine individual. Well, the dragon is here, so like, you know, that is a mystical creature here. But being that this is like the Omega Dragon, you know, they have the Alpha and the Omega. We already know that the Alpha, well, you know, God is the Alpha and the Omega. But this is their dragon, though. Like, come on now. So if you got God's dragons over here with this individual, right, creating, producing the things that they love because they are Saturn, truth, living in their truth, their life purpose. And that's what you need to do too, individual. And that's how you're going to meet this person when you decide to do the thing that you really do love, right? Don't be weighing out the options. You know that this is what you love to do, and there shouldn't be nothing that should take you away from that. Remember that. If anything, if that person, if anybody, regardless of if it's, you know, a man, a woman, your father, your mother, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever this individual is, right? If they are taking from this opportunity, then clearly they have no best interest in you. Somebody's a fallen angel here. Did I? Okay, I thought that one flipped over. Mega Man is at the bottom of the one deck. So that's all about adaptability, right? It's learning to also, because you know how Mega Man is. Well, I can't really. Well, if I'm on Twitch, then y'all know who Mega Man is. But if y'all on YouTube, that's a different story. But for those who don't know who Mega Man is, he's literally they call him a robot, but I mean, he's like an android essentially. I mean, he looks like a human, but you know, with robot parts. But I think he's full on like robot though. But it's a robot that has the ability of adaptability. And what that gift is, he can essentially take on the powers of his enemies. Right? But that's also calling you to adapt to whatever it is that you're going through. Right? You have to be in Mega Man energy now because of this information that's being given to you. Because we don't know this person, right? Whoever this person is that you're needing that they're trying to get you to flow with, right? Because again, these cards are telling you escape from whatever this union is, so you can be able to flow. That's probably also what this is. You're already in a union and you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you feel caught up, and it's time for you to make a judgment call and express how you really feel, because you being content is only creating this, is only causing conflict. You are really kind of irritated right now. For some of you. And that's what's causing you to work in your South Node. Shit, let me find out I'm talking to a Karmic here. Or talking to somebody who might become a Karmic. Shit, you know? How does that even work out? Oh, well, that's a lot over there. I'm not going to pull no more from there. Oh, wow. If I really did black magic, I would be a billionaire, not wasting it on you. Right? Calling you to adapt because somebody's accusing you of something. But you being in that Mega Man energy, though, right? If they said if I really did black magic, I would be a billionaire, not wasting on you, right? However, though, I feel like whatever is being said about this, though, you're finding a way to take that and throw it back on them, on some Mega Man shit. However this is being displayed in your in your current situation, collective, you're able to find something. You're able to take this information, whatever this is, however they're about to display this, right? For however they're trying to call you out on being evil or black, doing black magic or whatever. You'll be able to harness the powers to, use that against them. Something could be significant on Tuesday, and you could be versatile sexually, right? That's your position sexually. But again, I also could just be me needing you to be more versatile in certain situations, right? Do not conform, right? Don't settle. Be versatile. Road Trip is at the bottom of my last deck. Mob ties. Looking for an easy way out will lead you to the long route. Well, these visuals are terrible. I apologize. But, I do the best that I can to show y'all everything. I ain't gotta lie and manipulate anything. Alright. So Capricorn and Aquarius could be a significance because I definitely seen those two. So, alrighty. Wow. This is a nice little stack we have here. But also too, right? I look at this as this Queen of Wands and this Nine of Cups as if you're not content in the marriage, right? This is you being content being on your own. This is like, because it seems like in the marriage, because I'm looking at it from two different sides, right? In the way that somebody wanted you to flow, or where you thought you would be able to flow at, right? You thought you'd be able to flow over here because of how you felt about this person. But apparently, Nine of Cups, somebody's on a down low, and you're going to need to make a judgment call about that. Either you or them is going to be on a down low. Y'all going to be doing something sneaky, right? Or you get high in your emotions. But again, this is a Four of Swords with the Queen of Swords, sleeping on something, but ready to cut something out as well. So maybe you're already suspicious. And now as soon as somebody get caught up, that's when you want to make that decision. I won't even say wait. If you already feel like you know, if you got an intuition about that person, you just go. Just go and go. Just go. Because there's a lot of nights here. There's a lot of moving around. Whether it's finances, whether it's creativity, passion, or lust, right? And then there's your emotions here as well. But no communication though. Right? With the Knights, there's no Knight of Swords. You got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Coins. There's only, again, two queens here. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Don't know if this is you, like, or this is somebody else, or two different people. I still see like this is two different timelines. You being the Queen of Wands in this timeline, by yourself, being happy. Again, it's still being happy. Nine of Cups is still good. It's just you content. Nothing wrong with being content. It's just don't settle if you're not going to be happy. And again, if she's by herself, if the Queen of Wands is by herself and not really dealing with anybody, that's still a great card. Like, she's still out there fucking being the badass that she is. Literally. Like, Queen of Wands is a badass. For better or for worse in the terms. But this is a good badass. You know? She's happy. She's surviving, thriving, living her best life. And then she's a Queen of Wands at that. So she's very passionate and sexy. Just remember that. Queen of Swords, though, she ain't really you know? Well, that's the Queen of Pentacles, for real, so she not really that, you know. Because, you know, whatever she lacks, she makes up for with tangible things. But this Queen of Wands, though, is definitely the sexy one. Queen of Swords, she alright, but, you know, she good with her words, you know? So that's where she know how to get motherfuckers. So, I don't know. Getting to the cards now. Mesmerizing. Somebody finds you mesmerizing. Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn, but that's funny. That's Cap. Cap and Planet. But I also want to use that as my Capricorn card too. But that's Cap. Somebody doesn't believe you. Either you don't believe them, as either they don't believe you or you don't believe them, but somebody thinks it's Cap. Maybe you don't believe that you find them mesmerizing or they find you mesmerizing. But mesmerizing here with Capricorn. So Capricorn could find you mesmerizing, or you could find a Capricorn that's mesmerizing. That's Cap, though. Or maybe the Capricorn thinks that you're Cap, right? Even though they find you mesmerizing, they still find something that's Cap about you. Or and vice versa, right? You could find something mesmerizing about this Capricorn, but then they also capping a lot. Mother Gaia is in reverse. How do we even read reversals with these? I mean, I've kind of done that already, but if Mother Gaia is here again, that's still God. You know, that's the extension of God, right? That's feminine. That's the feminine energy of God. You know, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. Connect with it. Connect. Go out there. This is literally still speaking on your politics and your religion and your spirituality. It could be all three at that, right? And you don't think that's cap, or you think that's cap. But also too, this is Mother Gaia is there to protect you, to let you know that trust in her, put faith in her, believe that she will help in every way, shape, or form. Why you always gotta be so mad? Huh. Clown. Strange. Aquarius, wow. So Capricorn and Aquarius, like I said before, right? So these are the cards that I pulled out already, so I'm just going through them and seeing how they will show up after I've been shuffled everything. So there could be an Aquarius that's capping, or a Capricorn that's capping. Or maybe they're both capping, right? Yeah, both are capping. Why you always gotta be mad, Aquarius? Why you always gotta be mad, Aquarius? Mother Gaia thinks that you're capping. Mesmerizing mesmerizing a Capricorn. So maybe I need to change that, because mesmerizing could be glamour as well. You could be glamoring somebody, or somebody could be glamoring you. I do have a vampire card in there, and vampire and mesmerizing came up together at one point, and I did look at that as glamoring. Laugh now, cry later. Laugh now, cry later. What's at the bottom? Author, writer. That's the message, right? Underneath that, remember from was that the third house, second house, one of them houses is a message there, right? Laugh now, cry later. I don't know. I just feel like this is very specific though to the person that's watching this, because I feel like I'm giving this advice to the person that's watching this and not really somebody that's cross watching. Oh wow, or maybe I am. Right. We have lurker watching. Final Fantasy. Laugh now, cry later if you lurking and watching, because this is your final fantasy. You could have mob ties as well. Self-care, healing. Oh, why you gotta be so mad? Self-care, healing, Aquarius. So maybe because this Aquarius is mad all the time, that now it's time to call. It's calling for them to, take care of themselves, heal, stop being so mad all the time. Also, whoever's whoever's lurking and watching. Okay, now we're putting it together. They laugh now, but to get ready to cry later, because this is their final destination. Or final. Wow, Final Fantasy. I didn't mean to say Final Destination. But I mean, it's the same difference. Final Fantasy was about the video game, but literally, you watching and lurking, that sounds like you trying to fantasize. Somebody finds you mesmerizing, right? They could have Capricorn Aquarius. Oh wow, they could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusper, and they mad as shit. Oh wow, because the King of Pentacles is right there. Oh, and we have the Queen of Swords here too. Yeah, y'all both not bad. Look, you could be a queen. You could be the Aquarius, Queen of Swords, and they could be the Capricorn. That finds you mesmerizing. You know, take what resonates. You know. Nothing, Bell. Okay. Because I'm about to just. All right. So the writer and author came up. Mother Gaia. That's Captain Planet. Oh wow, because that's funny, right? We talk about Captain Planet, right, and Mother Gaia, who's planet Earth. Oh shit, writer author. Do you know the way to San Jose? That's the song that's playing right now by Dionne Warwick. Writer or author? Writer author. Mother Gaia. That's Captain Planet. You might actually have to write, or maybe write. Oh wow. Okay. So right, because I tell you about Mother Gaia being the extension of God. She's recording everything. She's writing everything down. She's the author of everything that's taking place. Well, I'm not gonna say. Well, she could be the narrator, basically, of what's going on, right? But whatever it is, that's Captain Planet. Somebody's capping, and they're writing she's writing everything down, and of course, with the spirit guides, guardian angels, these dragons here, God, like, she's gonna report back to them, right? Everything that's being recorded here is going to get reported back to them. Oh, wow. New beginnings. New beginnings. So Capricorn finds you mesmerizing, and that could be your new beginning, right? Or they could be a clown. Or you see them as a clown. Right? Just be mindful. Or you could be the clown, right? For not taking that opportunity, right? You're going to feel like a clown for not taking that new beginning. With the Capricorn that maybe you find mesmerizing. Or maybe that finds you mesmerizing, but you think that they're capped. They could be an author or writer. Birthright. Didn't we say something about? No, we didn't say nothing about birthright. But this is connected to your life purpose, though. Oh, that clown showed up again. Yeah, you. I mean, that clown card is going to pop up regardless. So I will say that it's just you just be mindful of the decision as well. I need some TLC. Harvest season. So what have you been manifesting up until now? I need some TLC and harvest season. Swordfish Hot Kiss Night is now playing. Don't know if that really has to do anything with anything. As above, so below. You need some TLC. Somebody needs some TLC. Maybe the person, right, that... Maybe that author or writer. Just take what resonates, right? Not everything that I'm saying is going to be 100% on to somebody's story. This is all general. Please use your discernment. So really take everything with a grain of salt and pick and choose these cards for your situation, because everything may not actually fucking connect. But with this I need TLC... Oh shit. Alright, so this is your birthright, having this new beginning with this person. And it's not even like, or maybe it's not even this person. Maybe you could be the Capricorn, but your birthright is to have a new beginning. That's going to have you, right? Maybe have you mesmerizing. Right? Maybe is that you get into this brand new beginning, right? Because it seems like the way I got everything positioned, right? I know it may not all actually connect to what the cards are, But it seems like, at least with this mesmerizing, right? That's where the politics, the religion, the spirituality, I think that's what's mesmerizing to you. That's your new beginning because that's your birthright. You could be a Capricorn. If not, then that's the devil literally trying to manipulate you. Because again, that's all over here with this Ten of Swords, this four of Wands, this Hangman, Judgment as well. Just keep that in mind too, right? Just be mindful of your birthright. There's something about that. Birthright, you could be an author, a writer. And that's probably what you think it's Cap. You don't think that you're a writer and an author, but it's just like, I bet you if you go out there with a pen and paper, you go outside with some pen and paper, and you sit out there with Mother Gaia and watch what you can manifest, because you're creating now. You have the divine power of creation. You can create. You can write your own story. You can write your own path, right? Yeah. You can write your own journey, your own story. If you could co-create, right? If you could be the co-writer with Mother Gaia. But I need some TLC in harvest season. Maybe by the time harvest season comes, when is harvest season? I feel like we just passed that. Metaphorically though, right? What you've been working on. So whatever you have been working on, so by the time it's harvest season of whatever you've been working on, like whether it's your business, right? Then comes the TLC. Maybe by harvest season, that's when you'll get your TLC. Could be with an athlete, or you could be giving an athlete some TLC, right? Who knows? King of Pentacles is at the bottom of one of these decks, so there's somebody who's definitely stable, right? He's definitely a very secure and individual. He's got it. He's got the coin. You know, athletes got money, but it ain't about the money though, right? It's about the love. Oh wow! Look at that. Oh shit. How happy are you really? Right? The reason why I stopped, because this is, I'm on the low. Mob ties. Wow. Right? So like I said before, somebody's on the low. If not you, collective, then it's somebody that you're going to be trying to flow with in a marriage. They're on the low. They're probably the ones with the mob ties, right? That you think that's Cat. Oh, it can be him. That's not me. You're talking about blah, 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 blah. Look. I'm just a messenger here. Like I've just stated before, take everything with a grain of salt, right? But if you're not going to take that with a grain of salt and you're just going to ignore everything, that's on you. Don't say I didn't warn you, right? Don't be like, oh, well, damn. Like, you know, don't be blaming God. Like, why you didn't get a sign, this, that, and third, because maybe this was your sign, right? What did I just hear? Mob ties. Yeah, maybe this is a sign. Because with this clear audience, you're hearing things that you normally don't hear, and your senses, like you have a very heightened sense of hearing. So you could be, fallen angel, as above so below, and clown. You might be a clown in this situation if you don't trust your intuition. Not Over You is playing by Chester French. And like I've said before, somebody's holding on, right? With those 444s, you're holding on. Again, you're going to be looking like a clown. You're going to be looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Well, I don't think your pants is gonna be on the ground. I don't think you're gonna be face down in the ground because of embarrassment. Because you're gonna be feeling like a clown. As above, so below. This is already, things are already happening up in the ethers. Somebody's already fallen. This is literally the message. Whether you are aware of this or not, and again, I just feel like once you come across this video, now you'll know how to go about things now. Your life purpose, though, will lead you to your truth. That's all I gotta say for that. But yeah. How happy are you really, though? And if you, and whatever kind of answer you are, that isn't the truth, that's cap, clearly. So you may be thinking that you're happy. You might be going against everything that I'm saying. That's fine. But when shit hits the fan and things, then the truth starts to come out, then what? I don't want you to come back and be like, you were right. Because I don't give a shit about being right. I'm always wrong, first and foremost. I'm wrong about everything. People be like, you always think you're right. Nope. What's the saying? I don't know shit about shit. There we go. So I can't be right. However, though, I can definitely strike your curiosity to make you think about some shit, to make you side-eye some things, because things don't add up. Things don't seem right. Things don't sit well with me. The fuck? I'll be damned if you sit here and tell me something and I'm just gonna believe it. No, I'm gonna question it until I can get an answer that sounds right for my soul. That correlates with my soul. So I'm not even saying like lie to me, because again, even if you lie to me, that's still not going to sit well with me. But just sometimes you think that that what you're telling me is the truth, and it's not. That's the thing. That's why I even tell y'all, right? Take everything what I'm telling you with a grain of salt, because everything may not be true to your story. Everything, right? Everything that I've just said may not resonate with you until I pulled out my cards. And how happy are you really could be the only thing that resonates with you out of this whole entire fucking reading, right? Just that's how you need to be like mindful of your discernment, you know. But we still have the Thor's black, red dragon, red, black, and gold dragon. I can't read, y'all. So that means that you are protected in this time of change. So use this protection in this time right now to your advantage. This is very crucial for you, individual, going through a situation similar to what I've just displayed here, or what I've just talked about here. Trust your intuition. I'm gonna pull one more dragon out, but let me clean up first. And I also feel like too that really communicate with your significant other. If this person married you, if you married this person, they should be an outstanding guy or girl. They should be able to understand that, like, you are an individual person that needs their job just like they're an individual that needs their job, you know? Because what's going to happen, right? If that person, and again, this is not even trying to, I don't think that this person's like telling you to not work at all, but it's just like, you literally have to move your life because of this person. And because you moving your life doesn't put you in the position to really do the thing that you're able to do because of this sudden change. I feel like right now is not the time to rush in to marry or move in with this other person. This right now is telling to needing, this right here is just your awakening, essentially. This is literally you choosing to either continue going on this path that you already been going down, which is going to lead you to everything that you are working towards. If you just be patient enough to really stick it out. And that doesn't mean like, oh, like I've been single for 20 years and I'm just ready to like blah 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 blah. I mean, if you want to go and use that statement for, if you want to use that excuse to hop into a marriage, then by all means you go ahead and do that, and you still end up miserable and backtracked a lot, sat back a lot because of you making this decision to be with this person. And you know that this always, and it always going to be, oh, well, I gave up everything for this person, this, that, and the third, and la, 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 la. Right? So if you have to do that, just know that it's not going to be a beautiful ending. You know? That's just like, all right, so I feel like I want to not continue to talk about this group of individuals. Well, at least not this girl, but with Danny Lay and the baby, right? You see how she was with him. She literally gave up everything, and she wasn't even married to him. I was about to call the baby the chick, but she wasn't even married to the dude. You know, had no home, had no job for real, for real. We only knew her as just being somebody under the baby. What career did she have? She had what, one song, and that was about it. And that song wasn't even like a one hit. You know, at least one hit wonders are fucking, you know, banking on that one song that they've made 30 years ago. Meanwhile, she's still trying to, you know, catch a name for herself. Oh wow, cat scared me. But think about that though, because that's going to be you. If you give up your life to go be with this person because of the sake of love, right? You about to literally give up everything just to be with this person. And even if you aren't giving up everything, trust me, you may think you're not giving up everything now, but once you get into that marriage, because I love you, I'm gonna do it. Trust me, you will. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Once you start having that person physically around you, saying whatever the fuck they want to say around you just to get you all buttered up, then just to fuck you and then, you know, leave you. Not essentially like leave you, but, you know, to go be on his business, probably working hours on end, and you never really being around. And you're just like, well, damn. I got married to this person. I thought we was going to be together. But he's always out and about and doing this, that, and the third. And, like, we never get to spend any time together. Why am I even in this relationship if I can't be with him? Why'd I have to give up everything for me to not do nothing? Think about that before, if it's not too late. And if you're already in the marriage, then get the fuck out. I mean, I know that's not easier said than done. Clearly, there's like a process. However, though, you need to make it clear to this person, if it's possible, you know, because motherfuckers like to be abusive and y'all can't have you, nobody can. So you got to be strategic about how you're about to do this. Because the Queen of Swords was there. But again, that Queen of Swords, she don't really give a fuck about who she got to cut. Right? You get in her way or whatever it is, you gonna get cut. It's point blank and simple. She has no remorse for nobody. Because at the end of the day, you should be able to talk to the Queen of Swords with no problems, no hesitations, nothing. Because the swords are all about communication. So the Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Swords are the most understandings out of everybody. And then you probably got the King and Queen of Pentacles, you know, because they're more grounded and, you know, whatever. But it's, I don't know, y'all. Just really think about that. We all want to be in a relationship. Trust me. I literally told you. I mean, it wasn't a relationship, but like I was literally contemplating on hooking up with somebody in my last reading. I was telling y'all about, you know, before I went to do that reading, you know, I was about to hook up with somebody, and if I would have, then that would have fucked me up, honestly, because this is like you've been celibate for this long. You know damn well if you have any type of sexual relations with this person, that this is not going to be a consistent thing, and then you're going to start becoming even more weirder than what you usually are, and then that's what's just going to make that person not really fuck with you altogether, which is why you avoid people in the first place, to not go get put into situations like that, you know. If you got feelings for somebody, you got feelings for somebody. If you want to be around somebody, then it shouldn't be an issue. It's not like I'm trying to stop anybody from living their best life, but damn, if I need some attention, if I need TLC, right? That TLC card came up. If I need some fucking TLC, then like it shouldn't be a problem, right? And that's another thing too that you're gonna have to realize. That person that's gotten you trying to step away from your life path, your life purpose, to be with them, right? They're going to be doing their job or whatever to pay the bills and be a man, or you know, the breadwinner or whatever, right? But they ain't gonna have no time to love on you. How the fuck are we in a marriage and we can't even have sex? The fuck? Is this even a marriage to begin with? I think I just married some shit. I could have married a damn, you know, somebody else. Oh wow, and she still came up. Omega Dragon, harness the divine power of creation, intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Birth the higher consciousness. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right? Listen to the sound of my voice. Air Dragon, there's that communication. Air Dragon helps you rise above earthly matters, right? Above that. You don't need to be so focused on everybody else getting married and having kids and la 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 la. We get that. That's all gonna happen for you, sister, bro. But clearly, there's something calling for you to be above that. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. See? From a higher perspective. Otherwise, you're going to get caught up in the hangman position. Because the hangman is also calling you to look at things from a higher perspective. But that's already you already caught up, literally. That's why you're hung upside down. So you got to look at it from a higher perspective at that point. But I'm hoping that we are all that we haven't gotten to that point yet before you get caught up. So this is still calling you to, before you even make that decision to be with that person, to rise above that. Because I still feel like the person that you're supposed to be with, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. And when they propose to you, it shouldn't be a hesitation. There shouldn't even be a thought. Right? It should be. And again, I'm not saying like, oh, that's like literally taking the leap of faith of not thinking things through, you know, just be mindful. I just know the difference between the two characters, right? Versus the one that's proposing to you, and you know damn well you got something good going for you, and here's somebody about to pop the question like, marry me, because I'm about to do this, that, and the third, so you don't got to worry about anything, but we could just be together, you know, cliche shit. Because that's literally, and I'm still thinking about that show too, A Different World, how like the guy literally seemed like he was like going to get her to give up everything to move and to be with him. Like that sounds cool. And even when I was watching that, I was kind of getting like a little moody, right? Cause I'm like, damn, like that's deep, you know? Cause it's like you really got to think about that, right? Give up everything to be with the man that I quote unquote love, man or woman that I quote unquote love, and it's just like certain situations may call for you to do that, you know. However, most situations won't. Because, again, I mean, we I can't even say that. we all go through our own spiritual paths. So everybody's situation is different. I still feel like, you know, in our individual paths of us finding who we truly are, right? There's going to be people in our way, in our journey, right? That's going to hold us back and distract us from understanding who we truly are. Then, on top of that, if you are a divine individual, right? Right? Because we all got our own journeys, right? So once you find out that you are like a twin flame, divine partner, soulmate, all that other stuff. Well, everybody's a soulmate, but once you find out like your part, your role, whatever, then you really can't trust people because now you got everybody surrounding you that's going to get in the way of you getting into union with your other person. Like everybody will be in your way. Everybody. That's why it's really hard to trust anybody when it comes to all this shit. Because even with the people that you're surrounding yourself with now, like everybody is like, you have to be mindful. You gotta be able to like, I'm not gonna say not trust nobody. Just be mindful. Be aware that everybody is a suspect. And you are a victim. Right? You are the victim, and everybody else is going to try to get in the way or to attack you and stop you from your journey. Whether you're on a solo journey or on a journey to becoming twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, life partners, like that. Like, there's always somebody in the way. This is life. This is like, it's not going to be easy. You'll get stronger, but it ain't going to be easy. But you are protected in this time of change. But it's telling you to rise above earthly matters and to harness divine powers of creation. These are three very, very significant dragons. Very significant guardians. Especially with that Omega there. That's like, literally, like, it's the Omega dragon. Like, it's the end. Like, the Omega dragon. The Alpha is the beginning and the Omega is the end. But she's birthing something though. So even at the end, it's still something beginning. Right? Hurting is now playing by Friendly Fires. And I keep dropping my decks. I'm sorry, booties. Boots. I've probably been going on for over an hour now. Like I always do. You know, I like to rant and rave. And it's like, what, 3 o'clock? Yeah, 3:30 in the morning. Does anybody know how to speak cat or feline? I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Silver Dragon. Illuminate your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. Higher possibilities. Green Gold Dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Let me say something about the knowledge card earlier. But it's like you're gaining some type of knowledge will give you your strength to move forward to your life purpose. You standing in your truth will be in your life purpose. But again, this person that you're with, it's crazy how this is telling you to raise above earthly matters. You protects you in a time of change, right? Then it says illuminate your potential with higher light. Bro or sis, like I said before, the person that you're with, or you're going to be, that you're going to be making this decision, either your job or this person, that person is the dark. These are telling you to you're protected, look above, rise above earthly matters, create, because there's your potential. You have a potential about you, or potential. Everybody has potential, but your higher light illuminates your potential with higher light. So this dragon has a key here, that's literally inflamed. So maybe it's just like they have the key to unlock something for you, right? Access untapped resources. Going within, seeing your higher perspective. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology, especially you, because we've already talked about the knowledge card earlier, and that will be your strength. So there's some things that you need to learn about, especially about this spiritual technology. But knowledge is power for you, and that's going to illuminate your potential with higher light. But you got to stay close with the divine, though. Whether you are masculine or feminine, you got to be connected with the divine. I mean, the divine feminine is here. So that's there for creation. The harness the power of creation. This is about your potential. This is telling you to rise above the influences, and you are being protected in this process. If you want to go do some research on these dragons as well, I would recommend that too. Each and every one of them. I can read them to you again. Omega Dragon, Air Dragon. Sorry. Alright. And then I'm going to end it after this, right? Silver Dragon. I don't know why I was about to say Blue Dragon. And then Thor's Red, Black, and Gold Dragon. But just be mindful, though. Well, the 4 Cups is right there. Alright. But you still have 544 here, though. So, you got 444 here. I just want y'all to be mindful of. That's my cat. The other cat. My mom's other cat. That's Jordan. So we have Boots and Jordan. So 444 could be a significance to you as well. So I'm going to leave those there. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped in every way, shape, or form. If you're watching this on Twitch, please be sure to click the links up in my profile. I don't know how the setup is online because I don't have a laptop. I'm just using it for my tablet. So, but whatever you can see the links there, you know, to my YouTube or my Twitter. You can follow me there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please check the description for my link to my Twitch so you'll be able to follow me over there. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all for, sticking out this long. Y'all take care now. And y'all be safe. I love y'all for real. Peace.